Welsh police and a Welsh court have fined a woman £350 for an offensive number plate that she purchased from the DVLA website. Now, as far as I know, the DVLA bans potentially offensive number plates, and before number plates are issued every March and September, a team of people go through the number plates to identify any that may be deemed as offensive or ones that may cause embarrassment, including swear words, religious or political references, and those that resemble sexual words. The past couple of years, the Woke Brigade even went through and banned any number plates that could have related to COVID. But some of the number plates are missed and will be issued to a vehicle. However, the DVLA can also ban number plates retrospectively, meaning that you could have paid thousands of pounds for your personalised plate, only for it to have it banned later and be left out of pocket. The 47-year-old woman who wanted to remain anonymous, should have just joined the police then, purchased the plate SL11THO. Now, looking at that, most of you might not be able to see what's wrong with it, but the woman had the plate remade to look more like SL11THO, which still doesn't look like much of anything. But then the woman also went on and paid a mechanic to drill a third hole for a third screw, which was between the 1 and the 1, so it looked more like SLUTHO. Now, personally, I don't see who would be offended by that. It might offend someone who brought the car with the plate like that on it, but I can't see it being offensive to anyone else. But of course, the police and the courts aren't normal people, are they? I mean, anything to rake in a few more coppers for the Christmas party fund. The woman said that she came up with the idea after seeing a wedding car with the number plate TART. So she went onto the DVLA website and tried different combinations of letters. When I saw the slut ho one, it was one of those things I had to have, she said. But the stuck-up twants thought otherwise and decided to fine her £344 after police saw the plate on her vehicle. She said, "I've had it since around last Christmas. Everyone's been smiling and beeping at me. My kids wave out of the window. I'll be driving along and people will go, 'I love your number plate.' One woman said her daughter can't wait to see it on the school run each day." Now, referring to the police stop, she said it is quite a scary thing. He asked if I knew why he had pulled me over, and I was like, I have no idea. The plate was normal to me at that point. I'm at the side of the road, panicking because I've never been in trouble before. I pay my bills and I do as I'm told. He gave me a screwdriver and made me undo the screws at the front and back, which was hard to do. It was grown men who put the screws in, not me. I was struggling and crying. I said to the officer, "Can you help me?" And he was like, "No." I'm on my bum, my feet are under the car. I'm staring at his big black boots next to me. I'm crying my eyes out. He waited there for 40 minutes for me to finish. Yeah, he probably had to rush back to the police station toilets afterwards to relieve himself after making you suffer. She said she immediately notified the DVLA and her car insurance company of what had happened. But after moving house soon after the incident, she claims a letter from Cardiff Magistrates Court was sent to her old address. Last month, she was found guilty of breaching vehicle regulations with the message which the officer describes in his report as offensive. Now, the mum was sentenced to a £220 fine, £34 victim surcharge and £90 in prosecution costs, but said she only found this out via press coverage. A new date is now said to be set for November. She said, "I'm going to hold my hands up and say I did buy the plate, but I wanted to have my voice heard. I have a right to go to court, and that right was taken from me." Now, I don't know about you watching this, and I do understand the legislation on this, but If the DVLA are responsible for removing all the potentially offending number plates, then surely, by allowing one to slip through, then the woman who brought it shouldn't be responsible. Yes, she did modify the plate, which is an offence, as number plates have to be of a specific format, but surely that should be the offence she was fined for, and not for having an offensive number plate. This entire wokeness that we have to deal with, being constantly afraid of upsetting some poor person's fee-fees, is utterly ridiculous. I mean, based on the fact that her number plate may have caused somebody offence, then surely by me showing the plate on here should be treated the same way as it could offend somebody watching. You can't really say that a number plate on a car causes more offence than me showing the number plate that was on the car on here. So come get me, Ploz. In fact, I'm sure there are people watching this that don't actually like me. So here's your chance to go and get me done by the police for offending you fuckers.